Welcome to my channel HD Ultra Rare Coins Age. In this, I am going to tell you about United States of America 1 cent, which is very valuable and rare and very old if you have it. Can become rich. The story of the 1981 United States 1 cent coin is a fascinating journey that blends history, design, economics, and the irresistible allure of rare collectibles. Imagine a humble penny, a coin we often overlook, being transformed into a treasure worth $200,000. This is the incredible tale we'll dive into today, tracing the origins, artistry, and rarity that make this coin so extraordinary. The year 1981 was a pivotal time in the history of United States coinage. The country was in the midst of economic challenges, and inflation was causing prices to rise across the board. For the United States Mint, this meant balancing the cost of producing coins with maintaining the trust and efficiency of the nation's currency. The penny, a staple of everyday transactions, became a symbol of this balancing act. Despite its small denomination, the 1 cent coin held a vital role in commerce, making it essential for the mint to continue producing it in large quantities. Design plays a crucial role in the story of the 1981 penny. At its heart lies the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, a design introduced by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, became a timeless representation of American values. By 1981, the Lincoln penny was a familiar presence in wallets and cash registers. But not all pennies were created equal. To understand what makes the 1981 penny special, we need to delve into its production. The coin was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint left its unique mark, with coins from Denver and San Francisco bearing their respective D and S mint marks, while Philadelphia coins had no mint mark. The materials used to create these coins also underwent changes due to economic pressures. Pennies struck in 1981 were still made primarily of copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but this would change the following year when rising copper prices forced the mint to switch to a copper-plated zinc core. What makes the 1981 penny truly remarkable is not just its design or composition, but the rare and unexpected circumstances surrounding a few coins from that year. Among the millions of pennies produced, a tiny number stand out for their extraordinary quality, unique errors, or other factors that make them prized by collectors. In the world of numismatics, these rare variations are like diamonds in the rough, sparking excitement and competition among enthusiasts. One such example is the 1981 penny with a remarkable minting error, or a proof coin with exceptional detail. Proof coins, struck at the San Francisco Mint, were produced with a special process that involved polished dies and planchets, resulting in a mirror-like finish and intricate detail. These coins were not intended for circulation and were sold to collectors, making them inherently more valuable. However, a small number of proof pennies from 1981 exhibit extraordinary sharpness and detail, setting them apart even within this exclusive category. Another factor that contributes to the value of a 1981 penny is its condition. In numismatics, the grade of a coin, determined by its level of wear, scratches, and other imperfections, plays a significant role in its worth. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are especially coveted. A 1981 penny graded at the highest levels by professional grading services can fetch astonishing prices, particularly if it exhibits unique characteristics or errors. Collectors and enthusiasts have long been fascinated by the stories behind these rare coins. The journey of a penny from mint to collectors' hands is often a tale of chance, discovery, and a keen eye for detail. Imagine finding a coin worth $200,000 tucked away in a drawer, a piggy bank, or even among your spare change. It's this element of mystery and possibility that fuels the passion of numismatists around the world. The market for rare coins, like the 1981 penny, is dynamic and influenced by factors such as rarity, historical significance, and the demand from collectors. Auctions are a common venue for selling such coins, and stories abound of pennies fetching jaw-dropping prices. The allure of owning a piece of history, coupled with the thrill of discovering a rare gem, drives collectors to bid fiercely for these treasures. As we reach the end of this fascinating journey, let's recap the elements that make the 1981 United States 1-cent coin so extraordinary. Its historical context, iconic design, and the unexpected rarity of certain examples combine to create a narrative that captures the imagination. And then there's the value, a staggering $200,000 for a single penny. It's a reminder that even the smallest and seemingly ordinary objects can hold immense worth when viewed through the lens of history, artistry, and passion. The 1981 penny is more than just a coin. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of American currency and the stories it carries. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just beginning to explore the world of numismatics, this coin offers a window into a rich and fascinating world. The 1982 Lincoln Cent. On the surface, it seems unassuming. A single cent, often overlooked in daily life. But this coin has a story that has captivated collectors and enthusiasts worldwide, especially when we talk about one unique variant valued at a staggering $150,000. To understand its worth, we must dive deep into its history, the design choices that set it apart, and why this little copper-plated piece of metal holds such immense allure. The story of the 1982 Lincoln Cent begins with a monumental change in the history of coinage. By the early 1980s, the rising cost of copper posed a significant challenge for the U.S. Mint. The price of producing a penny was inching perilously close to its face value. This economic reality forced the Mint to consider alternatives, and 1982 became the pivotal year when the transition occurred. Prior to this, pennies were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but the new composition introduced in 1982 used a core of 99.2% zinc coated with just 0.8% copper. This change significantly reduced the cost of production while maintaining the coin's familiar appearance and weight, or so it seemed. 1982 was a peculiar year for the Lincoln Cent. Not only did the U.S. Mint transition from copper to zinc, but it also produced two distinct sizes of the date's font, large and small. This means that during this year alone, collectors encounter multiple varieties of the penny. There are 7 officially recognized types for 1982, including both compositions, copper and zinc, and both styles of the date, large date and small date. This variety alone makes the 1982 penny intriguing, but one rare error coin has made this year a legend in numismatics. To truly appreciate the value of the 1982 penny, it's essential to examine the meticulous craftsmanship and symbolism embedded in its design. The Lincoln Cent had first debuted in 1909, marking the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the iconic profile of Lincoln, a tribute to one of America's most beloved leaders. Over the years, minor tweaks were made to the design, but its essence remained unchanged. The reverse, which for decades displayed 2 wheat stalks, transitioned in 1959 to depict the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo that celebrated the enduring legacy of Lincoln's contributions to the nation. Despite its diminutive size, the coin is rich with detail. Every aspect of the design, from the texture of Lincoln's hair to the intricate columns of the memorial, speaks to the artistry of its creators. When considering the 1982 penny, these details take on even greater significance because they allow collectors to distinguish between its varieties and detect potential errors. One such error has elevated this coin from a common penny to an object of desire for collectors worldwide. In the world of coin collecting, errors are often the crown jewels. Mistakes made during the minting process can result in unique variations that are highly prized for their rarity. The 1982 Lincoln cent is no exception. Among the varieties minted that year, one stands out above all: the 1982 small date copper cent. This coin, produced at the Denver Mint, defies convention. While the mint was transitioning to zinc, this particular penny was mistakenly struck in the older copper composition. The discovery of this error sparked a frenzy among collectors. It's believed that only a handful of these coins exist, making them exceedingly rare. This rarity, combined with the historical significance of the 1982 transition, has made the 1982 small date copper cent one of the most sought-after coins in American numismatics. To appreciate the magnitude of its rarity, consider this: billions of pennies were minted in 1982, yet only a few of these copper errors have ever been found. Each discovery adds to the intrigue, as collectors and enthusiasts scour their collections and pocket change in hopes of uncovering a hidden treasure. Beyond its rarity, the 1982 small date copper cent holds significant value because it represents a moment of change in the history of U.S. coinage. It's a tangible reminder of the economic challenges of the early 1980s and the innovative solutions devised to overcome them. For collectors, owning such a coin is akin to holding a piece of history in their hands. Now, let's talk about its value. Coins are typically valued based on factors such as rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1982 small date copper cent checks all these boxes. Its scarcity ensures high demand, while its unique backstory adds an emotional and intellectual appeal that goes beyond mere monetary worth. In top-tier conditions, this coin has been known to fetch prices as high as $150,000 at auction. Imagine the excitement of finding a single penny that's worth more than a luxury car or a down payment on a house. This possibility has turned the hunt for the 1982 small date copper cent into a national treasure hunt. It's not just a coin, it's a symbol of discovery, perseverance, and the enduring appeal of numismatics. As we wrap up this journey into the world of the 1982 Lincoln cent, one thing becomes clear: its value goes far beyond the monetary. This little coin tells a story of change, innovation, and human ingenuity. It reminds us that even the smallest objects can hold immense significance, and sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hiding in plain sight. Today, we dive into one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins in the United States, the humble yet extraordinary 1983 Lincoln cent. A coin of unassuming design, but staggering importance, it's a piece that has captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. This video will take you on a journey through its origins, design, production, and the fascinating factors that make it worth as much as $110,000 today. Picture the year 1983. The United States was recovering from a deep recession, and every penny counted, quite literally. Coins, particularly cents, were essential to everyday transactions. Yet, amidst this economic revival, an ordinary-looking penny emerged, destined to become one of the most extraordinary pieces in American numismatics. To understand the significance of the 1983 Lincoln cent, we must first revisit its design and purpose. The coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. On the obverse side, Lincoln's thoughtful expression and commanding presence symbolize the nation's values of perseverance and leadership. The reverse side, during this period, showcased the Lincoln Memorial, a detailed tribute to one of America's most revered landmarks. The design had remained unchanged for decades, instilling a sense of continuity and tradition. By 1983, the composition of the Lincoln cent had undergone a significant transformation. Prior to 1982, cents were predominantly made of copper, but rising metal costs forced the U.S. Mint to adopt a more economical alternative. Thus, the copper-coated zinc cent was born. This change, while financially sound, introduced complexities into the minting process, as evidenced by certain anomalies that appeared in subsequent years. Among these anomalies, the 1983 Lincoln cent emerged as an accidental masterpiece. One such example is the famed 1983 double die reverse, where the coin's lettering and design elements appear to have been struck twice, resulting in a dramatic doubling effect. This error, unintentional yet captivating, created a visual curiosity that immediately caught the attention of collectors. In a world where perfection is the standard, imperfections like these elevate a coin's allure and value. Imagine a factory floor bustling with activity, sheets of blank zinc prepared to receive their copper plating. The minting process, a symphony of precision and power, involves countless steps to ensure that every coin meets exacting standards. Yet, in this intricate dance, slight misalignments and inconsistencies can lead to errors. These errors, while rare, become treasures in the hands of observant collectors. The 1983 cent with a double die reverse is a prime example of how something as small as a fraction of a millimeter can create a legacy. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. Another remarkable variation is the 1983 cent struck on a pre-1982 copper planchet. Such an error, resulting from leftover materials mistakenly used during production, creates a coin that defies its time and composition. With a weight of 3.11 grams, heavier than its zinc counterparts, this copper-based 1983 cent becomes an extraordinary find for those lucky enough to discover it. The discovery of these rare coins often feels like unearthing buried treasure. Imagine sorting through a jar of pennies, the metallic clinking filling the room, and spotting something unusual. A coin with doubling on its reverse or a weight that doesn't match the standard is a thrilling find. Such moments ignite a passion for numismatics, turning casual hobbyists into lifelong enthusiasts. The allure of the 1983 cent extends beyond its errors and anomalies. Its value lies not only in its rarity, but in the stories it carries. It speaks to the ingenuity of mint workers, the evolution of American currency, and the unrelenting curiosity of collectors. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of history, a tangible connection to the past, and now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the value of this extraordinary coin. With its rarity, historical significance, and demand among collectors, the 1983 Lincoln cent has fetched astonishing prices at auctions. One pristine example, exhibiting the famous double die reverse error, reached an incredible $110,000. Such figures are a testament to the enduring appeal of rare coins and the lengths to which collectors will go to own a piece of numismatic history. As we conclude this journey, the 1983 Lincoln cent stands as a reminder of the beauty and value that can be found in the most unexpected places. From its humble beginnings as a simple penny to its rise as a numismatic legend, it captures the essence of American ingenuity and the timeless allure of collecting. The story of the United States 1-cent coin from 1984 is one of history, art, and the surprising value of something so small that it's often overlooked in everyday life. This journey begins in the bustling heart of the U.S. Mint, where countless pennies were pressed into existence. Yet, among these, some coins were destined to carry a tale that would captivate collectors and historians alike. The year 1984 was significant for the Lincoln cent series. By this time, the penny had been gracing pockets and cash registers for decades, ever since Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln first debuted on the coin in 1909. This design celebrated the centennial of Lincoln's birth, and over the years, it became one of the most recognizable coin designs in U.S. history. The obverse features Lincoln's profile, an enduring symbol of leadership and resilience, while the reverse of the 1984 coin still bore the classic Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of his birth. As production ramped up in 1984, the U.S. Mint continued its efforts to meet the ever-growing demand for pennies. These coins, made of copper-plated zinc since 1982, were lighter and cheaper to produce compared to their earlier bronze counterparts. Yet, amidst this efficiency, a fascinating anomaly emerged, one that would set certain 1984 pennies apart and elevate their value to astonishing heights. The intrigue surrounding the 1984 Lincoln cent lies in a unique error that escaped the Mint's meticulous quality control. Known as the 1984 double die obverse. This error resulted from a misalignment during the minting process. The doubling is most evident on the inscription, Liberty, and the date, 1984, as well as Lincoln's eye. The effect is subtle yet unmistakable to a trained eye, and it is this rarity that drives collectors to seek out these coins with fervent enthusiasm. For coin enthusiasts, the discovery of a double die error is akin to finding buried treasure. These errors are rare because the Mint takes significant precautions to prevent them. When they do occur, it's often due to the die, the metal stamp used to strike the coin, being improperly prepared. In the case of the 1984 penny, the doubling adds an extra layer of charm to an already iconic design, transforming it into a prized artifact of numismatic history. The thrill of the hunt for the 1984 double die obverse penny has captivated collectors for decades. Many have scoured their pocket change or sifted through rolls of pennies in search of this elusive gem. For those lucky enough to find one, the reward can be extraordinary. In pristine condition, graded as mint state by professional grading services, these coins have fetched impressive sums at auctions. One such penny even reached a staggering $90,000, a testament to its rarity and desirability. The appeal of the 1984 penny goes beyond its monetary value. It's a tangible piece of history, a small object that carries the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents, the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, and the serendipity of a minting error. For collectors, holding such a coin is like holding a story in their hands, a story of artistry, chance, and the enduring fascination with the small details that make life extraordinary. Imagine finding one of these coins in your possession. Perhaps it was tucked away in a jar of spare change, unnoticed for years. Or maybe it was passed down from a relative who had no idea of its significance. The discovery of a 1984 double die obverse penny can feel like a moment of magic, a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things are hidden in plain sight. The journey of the 1984 1-cent coin is a reminder of the unexpected treasures that can be found in the everyday. It's a story that resonates with collectors and history enthusiasts alike, blending the technical intricacies of minting with the human passion for discovery and preservation. The United States 1-cent coin from 1985 is a small but fascinating piece of American history, rich in stories and details that make it much more than just a penny. To truly understand the significance of this coin, we need to take a step back and explore its origins, its design, and the unique circumstances that have led to its incredible value today. The 1-cent coin, often referred to as the penny, has been a staple of American currency since the late 18th century. By 1985, the penny had become an everyday item, passed through countless hands, and used for everything from buying candy to contributing to savings jars. However, not all pennies are created equal, and the 1985 1-cent coin stands out for reasons that will soon become clear. The heart of the 1985 penny is its design, which features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. This portrait, created by Victor David Brenner, first appeared on the penny in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. By 1985, this design had been in use for over 75 years, a testament to its timeless appeal. The reverse side, meanwhile, featured the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The detailed engraving of the memorial, complete with a tiny depiction of the statue of Lincoln visible between the columns, adds a layer of sophistication to the coin's design. Minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, the 1985 penny was struck during a time when the composition of the coin had recently undergone a significant change. In 1982, the U.S. Mint had transitioned from a predominantly copper composition to a copper-plated zinc core. This change was driven by the rising cost of copper, and by 1985, the new composition had become standard. However, this transition period led to some fascinating anomalies and variations, which are highly sought after by collectors today. What makes the 1985 penny particularly interesting is the possibility of errors during its minting process. Coins with errors, such as misstrikes, off-center designs, or double dies, are considered rare and can be incredibly valuable. These errors often occur due to imperfections in the minting equipment or human oversight, and each flawed coin tells its own unique story. For collectors, the thrill of finding a rare or error coin is unmatched. The 1985 penny has been known to feature several types of errors, making it a prized addition to any collection. Some examples include double die errors, where the design appears to have been struck twice, creating a shadow effect, or off-center strikes, where the design is noticeably misaligned. Such errors not only make the coin unique but also significantly increase its value. Beyond its errors, the condition of a 1985 penny can also play a major role in its worth. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with uncirculated coins in pristine condition commanding the highest prices. A 1985 penny that has been well preserved, with no signs of wear or damage, is a rare find and highly desirable among collectors. The story of the 1985 penny doesn't end with its design or minting errors. Its journey from pocket change to a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars is a tale of chance, history, and the enduring appeal of numismatics. For many collectors, the allure of this coin lies in its combination of historical significance, unique features, and the potential for discovery. Each 1985 penny holds the possibility of being one of the rare and valuable examples, making it a fascinating piece of American history. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for, the value of the 1985 penny. While most of these coins are worth just a cent, a select few have fetched staggering prices at auction. In fact, one particularly rare example of a 1985 penny with a minting error was recently sold for an astounding $55,000. This incredible value highlights the coin's rarity and the passion of collectors who are willing to pay a premium for such a remarkable piece. The story of the 1985 United States 1-cent coin is a testament to the rich history and artistry of American currency. It's a reminder that even the smallest and most seemingly insignificant objects can hold immense value and tell a story that spans generations. Whether you're a seasoned collector or simply someone with a curiosity for history, the 1985 penny offers a glimpse into a world of discovery and wonder. So, the next time you come across a penny, take a closer look. You never know what hidden treasure might be in your hands.